Yo, what's up everybody? I am back again with my second video. It's time to once again reminisce the good old days of wrestling. About a pay-per-view that aired on this day 19 years ago in my own hometown, Houston, Texas, at the good old Houston Astrodome. Wrestlemania XVII. 67,925 fans attended at the Houston Astrodome for Wrestlemania XVII. And my friend Terrence, aka T Money, and his family was one of those people that was at the Houston Astrodome for Wrestlemania XVII. And that was also his first ever WrestleMania show that he ever been to. So before I show y'all the highlights, let's read all the matches that we had at WrestleMania XVII. The first match was the pre-show that was on Sunday Night Heat on MTV. A tag team match between the X Factor, the team of X-Pac and Justin Credible, versus Steve Blackman and the late Grandmaster Sexay, in which the X Factor won. Now we get to the first actual match of WrestleMania XVII. An Intercontinental Championship match. William Regal versus Chris Jericho. A 6-man tag team match. Taz and the APA versus the Right to Censor. A triple threat match for the Hardcore Championship. Kane versus Raven versus The Big Show. A European Championship match. The Late Test versus the late Eddie Guerrero. Kurt Angle versus the late Chris Benoit. A Women's Championship match. The late Chyna versus Ivory. And Right to Censor members Steven Richards, Bull Buchanan, The Good Father, and Val Venus were banned from ringside. Father and son street fight. Vince McMahon versus Shane McMahon, with hardcore legend Mick Foley as the special guest referee. A tables, ladders, and chairs match for the Tag Team Championship. The Hardy Boys versus the Dudley Boys versus Edge and Christian. The Gimmick Battle Royal, which was won by the Iron Sheik. Triple H versus The Undertaker. And last but not least, I don't know about you guys, but in my opinion, the best WrestleMania main event of all time, and my favorite match of the Attitude Era. A second no disqualification match for the WWF Championship. My two favorite childhood wrestlers. The toughest SOB of the WWE, the Bionic Redneck, the Texas Rattlesnake, WWE Hall of Famer, Stone Cold Steve Austin, versus the most electrifying man in sports and entertainment, the Great One, the Brahma Bull, the People's Champion, The Rock. Now, let's watch the highlights of WrestleMania XVII.
Don't know what the hell it means. Don't know what the fuck.
The main event. Was that an incredible WrestleMania or what? The best WrestleMania ever. I will never forget that moment of WrestleMania 17 here in Houston, Texas at the Reliant Astrodome. Boy, don't I miss when WrestleManias like this was rated TV 14. I hope Team Money and his family had a great time at the Astrodome for WrestleMania 17 19 years ago. And I will do this again next year on the 20th anniversary. Oh, this is going to be fun. That's going to wrap up my second video, Reminiscing 19 years of WrestleMania 17. Let me know in the comments down below what were your favorite matches of WrestleMania 17. Leave your thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Hit subscribe. Hit that notification bell for my next Attitude Era rant. And I'll be back for one more video before I call it a night, celebrating 20 years of Boomerang having its own sister channel. If you smell what The Rock is cooking. And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.